Dr. B. Fox, and I help accomplished women to elevate their inner being and optimize their energy so they can align their inner game with the outer world they have worked so hard to create, and they can truly step into the best, most authentic version of themselves, living life completely undefined by the things that have been holding them back and weighing them down. And today I want to talk to you guys about energy expenditure and exercise. Okay, this was huge for me. My life completely changed when I started looking at it in this light. Okay, as a former collegiate athlete, semi-professional athlete, I thought it had to be balls to the wall, sweat, sweat, sweat in order for it to count. You guys, I couldn't have been more wrong. And at this season in my life, that does not apply for me. Like, I cannot, I should not, and I do not take hours out of my day to sweat and exercise and work. Is there a right time for that? Absolutely. Is there a right season for that and a right moment for that? 100%. I fully support all of those things. But what I want you guys to do, you are accomplished. You are a very wise human being, and you have a lot on your plate. So, depending on what season of life you're in, okay, maybe you're postpartum, maybe you just got a promotion and you're putting more time in at work. Maybe you just started your own business and girl, you are trying to do all the things. Maybe you're homeschooling and a full-time working mom right now. Whatever that is for you, what I want you to realize, and the thing again that really changed how I felt about me moving my body was this, okay? What I want you guys to look at is I want you to think about if I gave you 100 $1 bills every single morning. That would be nice, right? But if I gave you 100 $1 bills this morning, okay, and for everything that you exerted energy on, you had to pay money towards. Okay, by 3 o'clock, would you be broke? Would your $100 be gone? Very possibly, and I see that a lot, is I see that we wake up and sometimes we don't even have that $100 because we either have gone to bed and not gotten quality sleep and therefore we've paid a few dollars to rent of needing better sleep. Maybe it's we're holding on to something from our past. Maybe it's a trauma or a situation that is locked within our tissue, locked within us, and it weighs us down. Girl, you're paying rent. You wake up and you still have that thing from when you were 6 in your system, $10 gone, right? And then you have that drama that's going on from your ex or from work or whatever that toxicity is in your life. More money out the door, right? So you may wake up and literally only have $60 for the day because you just paid $40 in rent to all those other things, okay? And so now you only have $60. Where are you going to choose to put them? Are you needing to use 50 for work? And maybe 10 to make the kids dinner and get their homework done, get them to bed on time, all of those things, and you're spent by 8 o'clock at night, and now you have no money left for you. You have no money left for some other things that you're wanting to do, okay? And that might be exercise or purposeful movement, as I like to call it. So what I really want you to do is I want you to look at it. If I gave you that 100 $1 bills at the beginning of the day, what does your day look like? Are you paying 40 in rent to other things that you need and should clear out but haven't given the time to? And you only have 60 left? And now because your day requires A, B, and C and X, Y, and Z, you're broke by 8? Don't have anything to exert physically into exercise, right? Or maybe you wake up tired and you don't want to exert money into that exercise because you know you have a long day ahead of you. I don't know what it is for you, but what I do know is that when you can take it and you can look at it from an energy expenditure and say, okay, today is nuts. I have all of this going on. Am I gonna go balls to the wall, sweating for 2 hours in a workout, pushing thousands of pounds of weight, running 10 miles? Or can I just go and move my body for 20 minutes, wake me up, get me ready for the day, get my mind going, being intentional, so that I can walk into my day and crush it, because it is a long day that I have ahead of me? Or is it a more chill day? It's pretty automated. I don't have anything really new on the docket, and these are things that I pretty much do all the time, so it doesn't take a lot of brain energy, okay? And I can go move my body more. I have more dollars for exercise that day. So rather than waking up on a day that's your longest, heaviest, hardest day and thinking, oh gosh, I think I'll go run 10 miles or I'll do my hardest workout of the week on this day, I want you to really start thinking about it from an energy standpoint. How many dollars am I spending in this specific day? Therefore, how much do I have left over? I don't want it to be a leftover thing, but how much do I have to really exert into exercise or purposeful movement? Can I scale that back? If I do 30 minutes of a walk in the neighborhood, seeing the beautiful trees and the water around me, that's fulfilling. If I go and I am pushing a ton of weight for the next 30 minutes, I might be exhausted. Okay, so I want you to really look at when in your week can you plug in those harder, more exhausting, more energy taxing exercise or purposeful movement days. And that will help you to literally manage. If I go in and I have that massive day and then I go and I push myself in a 2-hour workout, the next day I might not have much energy at all. I might be in the negative, right? And so then the next day I wake up and I'm trying to replenish from the day before, plus I got rent to pay. Like, you guys can see that cycle that it's going down, right? So I really want you to sit down. I sit down every Sunday and I look at my week ahead. What do I have? What does this look like? How much energy is going into day A, day B, day C, and then how much energy do I have for a workout that actually nourishes me versus takes so much away from me, okay? And this analogy can go into any part of your life. It doesn't have to just be exercise, but I wanted to bring that to you because I see it so often that, especially with different mindsets of, like the athletic mindset, like as a college and semi-professional athlete, for the longest time I thought like if I didn't do it at 135% sweating and hours at a time, then it wasn't worth it. And what I've realized is that's so not true. And by moving my body, I move my mind, and I actually am nourishing myself in a whole different level. It's different than it was 20 years ago on the pitch, right? It's different than the energy exertion I had as a college student. Now I'm a mom, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a practice owner, I'm a wife, I'm all of these things. So I have to take into account the season that I'm in and then what dollars I have for the end of the day. But I will tell you guys, the big piece of this too is if you have stuff weighing you down from your past, it's important that you clear that out. It's important that you get rid of it. It's just taking up space. It is causing you rent that you can use for other things. So I always say it's no longer serving you, but you need the money for other things that you want to do today. For you, for your family, for whomever that is, right? But if we continue to pay rent to those things that no longer serve us, then we continue to stay broke, if you will. Okay, so really want you to think about what that looks like for you, and whether it be exercise or any other aspect of your life, really start to think about it from the energy that you're exerting on a daily basis and where you want to put that energy. If all I have left is $10 for the day and it's 8 o'clock at night, what do I want to, what is going to best serve me for that $10? A walk? Facebook scrolling? Eating something unhealthy? Like, where am I going to get the most nourishment from? Okay, and look at it that way, and that will help you start to rewire this guy and move in the direction that feels better for you, nourishes you, and ultimately energizes you. All right, much love. Live your life undefined.